You have the fancy lady pinching the nipple of the nude lady reclined, but you don't know which one is Mary. Hi, I'm Michael Joy. Welcome to another episode of Collage Talk. I'm here today at Plaza Grande, and we're ready to dive into some digital collage work. Away we go. Wicca. The idea of witches out in the middle of nowhere having a ceremony of some unknown type. I like the idea that these women are dancing around a tree and they look so delicate, and yet they're being watched by a bull. So there's an impending danger, and it's just a confusing little fantasy image of what in the world is going on here. And a lot of times I don't know what's going on in the collages. Remember, they're designed like that in my mind. So I just decided it was worth expressing. Luna. The Library of Congress also has a pretty big collection of pictures from the moon landing. And I started seeing these images of the astronauts walking around, and then there were these lunar sort of boulders or craters or textures and contours. And I thought, they're so far away from home, and yet there was this sensual beauty about the landscape that they were on. And I just thought, well, let's bring the two together. Even though they're both empty and vacant, there's a beauty to them. Insight. This is a picture that I look at a lot, and as simple as it is, I can just keep looking at it because it's an engaged reflection. It's both pushing and pulling at the same time. Which figure is rescuing who? Is one being pulled up? Is one being pulled down? Do they have the same understanding? It just represents an inner conflict seeking inner harmony in this image. And I like that it's a young Native American, very spiritual. Hula. The idea of being a castaway on a beautiful island. It sounds wonderful, but there's no hotel there. I mean, you gotta like eat dirt and coconuts. And I thought that these beautiful trees in the shape of hula women in their dresses with the hips and the breasts, it was sort of a mockery of this. If you're stranded there, good luck, but boy, do you die in a beautiful place filled with hula dancers. Grandfather clock. You know, I know wood is a renewable resource, but I think that just some trees shouldn't be cut down. I think there's some trees that are wiser than others. And this idea of this tree has been struck down only for the lumberjack to discover that they have killed a masterpiece, a timekeeper, a gatekeeper, somebody with wisdom, a spirit with wisdom. And that's why I put this clock here. You know, trees don't grow fast, but they sure do come down fast. Followers. This one is all about extremists. You got these KKK guys shaking the American flag at a time that was somehow somewhat acceptable. But I love the idea that they just share the same belief blindly, that one can lead the other into their own grave. That's what they're walking into. just let them stack up in there and we'll just bury them all. Altered. I was at a church, a missionary in, I think it was San Juan Capistrano in California. And I took this picture of inside where you light these candles to offer a prayer. And where this woman is, there was a monk carved in, I don't know, marble or something like that. But at the time this mission was built, there was nothing else in the land around it. And I'm thinking, cowboy pulls up to the mission, he lights the candle, and there's some bald guy standing there. I'm like, that's not what he wants to see. No. So I gave him the temple. Magdalene. In the Bible, there's Mary Magdalene, which is carved in the negative on the upper left-hand side, her name there. And if you know any biblical history, you know that the general idea of Mary Magdalene was that she was a prostitute, but we don't know. And I like this idea that you have the fancy lady pinching the nipple of the nude lady reclined, but you don't know which one is Mary. Juggle. Sometimes these old pictures are so staged that the only way they look good is that they're 100 years old. But I just thought I would bring a playful element. I mean, what the hell is she doing holding that balloon? So I just brought attention to two other balloons, and I just thought, you know, we're juggling here. I don't know, I'm embarrassed about this one. Cleopatra. The power of snakes and snake charmers and snake venom and magic and all these things and the pyramids wrapped up into one. And I thought, what if the snake was actually not venomous but had the opposite effect, that as it was about to strike, it was bringing magic and healing and beauty? I think that everybody would love snakes then. It's like, oh, bite me, bite me. Thanks for watching. Please remember, it's important to us that you like and subscribe to this video, and be sure to look at the website for more, michaeljoyart.com. Hope to see you there.